Hey everyone, Jennifer with Aloware here. If you've ever wondered how fast your team is actually engaging new leads, this update is for you. We've added 6 new HubSpot properties to measure speed to lead across calls and SMS, so you can track and improve response times with real data. With this feature, you'll know the exact timestamps of your team's first inbound and outbound call, first inbound and outbound SMS, and first engagement overall. These properties sync automatically from Aloware to HubSpot, giving you the data you need to enforce SLAs and optimize workflows. Why is this important? Well, speed to lead is one of the strongest predictors of conversion. A faster first touch means more conversations and happier customers. With these properties, managers can finally see where bottlenecks are happening and hold teams accountable with hard numbers.
To add your properties in HubSpot, just go to Actions, View All Properties, Manage Properties, then Create Property. And this is where you can give your property a label. So in my case, I'll say first inbound call date time, outbound only. I'll leave the object type as contact, and I'll change the group to contact activity. Then just go to field type under Create Property and select date and time picker, and then create. And you're going to repeat this process for all of the 6 new properties that we've added for you to help you measure speed to lead throughout your org. And to map those new properties from Aloware to HubSpot, all you have to do is log into Aloware and find integrations in your navigation menu, then find HubSpot and click Settings, then click Contact Property Mapping, then find your default fields below and scroll down to the bottom where it lets you add a new default field. I'm going to click Add Mapping, then Select, and here's where you can find the properties that you just created in HubSpot, along with the 6 default properties that we added for you to make it easier to measure speed to lead throughout your org. And those include first outbound call date and time, first inbound call date and time, first outbound text date and time, first inbound text date and time, first inbound engagement date and time, and first outbound engagement date and time. And for the engagements, it's important to remember that those measure either calls or SMS, whichever comes in first. So that gives your sales team a little more flexibility in reporting. So I'm going to choose the one that we created. And you'll see here that the arrow is pointing to the right, which means it's mapping from Aloware to HubSpot unidirectionally, and that's what you want. Then select the corresponding HubSpot property and save it when you're finished. Then after you create a new contact in Aloware, you can find that record in HubSpot and make sure that your desired speed to lead fields are syncing by clicking the gear icon here and then clicking Add Properties. And I'm going to search for the one that I just added. So first inbound call date and time. I'm going to save that. And then moving forward, that information will be stored in that contact record, as you can see right here. So that's really going to give you a better sense on if your reps are following up as fast as they should be with that particular lead or contact. And as a pro tip, when you're creating properties in HubSpot, you may want to note Aloware in the name, just so your internal teams are aware that this is an Aloware specific measurement and not a HubSpot one.
Once the properties are live, you can build reports in HubSpot to measure how long it takes from lead creation to first touch, segment by rep or by team, and monitor SLA compliance. Add them to your dashboards for a real-time view of your team's response speed. This update puts hard data behind one of the most critical sales metrics, speed to lead. Set it up in just a few minutes and start tracking the response times that get your team more conversations.